Okay, so one of the most common questions we get if you are limited in shoulder overhead mobility is what can we do? So the first variation we are going to show you is going to be a landmine press, and we'll show you two different variations of it. So I have Dr. Ashton here. So we'll start in what's called the half kneeling position. So Ashton is going to get into a half kneeling position. That means one knee is up and one knee is down. Now, back up a little bit, Ashton. The reason why this is important, the reason why this works is because we're going to be pressing overhead, but we won't be in a vertical position. If you struggle with that, it's going to hurt your shoulder. So this is still an overhead press, but not quite to the extent that a normal overhead press would be. Now, what I teach you to do if you're doing a one-arm press is I say, take your left hand and put it on your rib cage, because this reminds you to keep your rib cage down so we don't have any compensation. So hand on the left hand on the rib cage, work that down, and Ashton is going to do a shoulder press. Good, and now press back up. Good. So again, you can play with the angle here. If Ashton wants to go a little bit higher, he can just scooch up a little bit more. And now he's going to start working in more of an overhead position. So this is a really good way to start your overhead pressing. Now, we can also do standing. So we can do regular stance or split stance depending on how you feel. So let's try regular stance. So feet there. Now we'll do right arm again. Good. So it'll be out here on the side. Good. Take your left hand on your rib cage. Keep your rib cage down. Now press overhead. Good. Unlock those knees. Keep that butt squeezed. Good. Tight ribs. Glutes squeezed, pressing overhead. Now we can work a lot of different variations with this, and we can play with the angle that we want to press depending on your specific shoulder mobility. This is why it becomes important to understand the positions that you actually can achieve, but the landmine press is a great variation for you.
Good.